Hello there, everybody. My name is Pinkshear. Welcome back to another episode of Planet Crafter. Last episode we left off, we were getting more progress on everything. I believe I launched a plant rocket. Or I was preparing to, at the very least. Let me check. I didn't, because I don't have tree bark. Woe is me. But Lakes finished up last time. Talked about a few different things. So yeah, got all this stuff here. I'll leave the algae for now. I don't need it. I was working on boosting most of my production. What does it take to make you? Ah. Let me check to see how many uranium rods I have. I should check a few other things as well. Boo-doo-doo. No. No. Boink. Sandstorm. It's very Darude. Is that a bad joke? Yes. Entirely. I accept it. It's truly a bad joke. Ah, let me grab a piece of osmium for that. That'd be useful to have. I was working, mainly, towards more pressure, because I wanted to get the methane cartridges. I wanted to have those things. Nice. Useful. Oh. Huh. Interesting. Okay, I have those. I can grab some water bottles just to have some access. Glug. This might hurt a little bit. There we go. Super power. Ooh. Uh-huh-hum. Oh. What? That's annoying. Hold on. I think that's what I needed for explosive powder. Let me remedy this. Oh, another piece of sulfur is what I needed. Got it. I have at least one more piece of sulfur. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to place more of these in other places to see what I can get. I was going to experiment. And for that I need power. Which is an interesting Minecraft mod. But stupid. And they release heat, and they release pressure, and it's a great trade-off. Yoink. There we go. Much better. Pick up all this stuff over here. Lots of water. Very useful. Yes, yes. Much wow. Interesting. Fascinating, even. Fascinating. Yes, yes. Quadrat, quadrat. Oh, anymore. Osmium. Let me find another place. I wonder if it's in the cave. I should check that out. It might just be a thing where I need the next level up. Oh well. Let's check this out. See where I am. Just whereabouts. Okay. T2 flower spreader. Making my way there. Ah, I'm a little ways off from a beehive. That's disappointing. Beehive is gonna let me get into insects. High quality food's nice. Oh, D5 heater. Look at that. Food grower, tree spreader. I'm not seeing much in the way of animals that I can get into here. I'm sure I'll figure it out. I wonder if insects will count towards animals. Odd to make a distinction, but not out of the ordinary. Ooh, slope. Exactly what I wanted in life. Ah. Fertilizer. I don't need the bean seeds. Don't need you. Don't need you. You on me. So. Boink. What do I need to make many of these? Iridium rods. Let's do some conversion. Make a bit of space. Dark. Cool. Missing a singular iridium. You, and you. That's plenty of iridium for that. Okay, what else do I need? Get some stuff together. Titanium. How many iridium rods? I have 5 iridium rods. So 5 super alloy, 5 titanium. Five. Cool. Drop you in there. Now, osmium. Okay, cool. And boink. Test a couple of things. Okay, so let's head into the Iridium Cave and test some things. I want to figure out kind of where resources are. So, if, say, I go in here, do this. I missed the aluminum. That was stupid of me. Okay. Let's flip it around. Oddly bumpy over here. Looks like I picked the right spot for my base, though. That's good. Oh, there is a bit of variety. Interesting. But it's mostly that. The oxygen upgrade for this thing might be the best thing I ever did. So, test some things. So, this area gives aluminum. This area gives general resources. I want to know what the cave gives. I can check over here. I can check over here. I want to check here. I want to check here. Probably here to kind of see what's going on. I should check in the cave. I should check over here. These look very much like hands. There's probably something to do over here. There's definitely something to look at over here. Maybe something there. Yeah. Well, let's take a look. Let's test. See if there's variation. I played a hunch when it said that the specific areas give specific resources, so I'll see if that remains true. Hey, it does give iridium. Nice. Okay. Now, I assume it's endemic, but I kind of want to see. I'll need to pick up some osmium. That'll be one of the next things I have to do. But let's check the desert since I'm over here. Random. Or seemingly random. Okay. There is, if I remember correctly, a uranium cave somewhere around here. I think somewhere near there. That'll be kind of on my way around. So let's check some things in the meantime. So, maybe I'll ask one of my questions and expound upon some philosophy while I'm here. Oh, hold on. I got plenty of water, so I'm good. So, something I find myself asking myself a lot is, what is the nature of hope? What is it specifically? What makes it so persistent? What makes it so hard to kill? Why do tyrants and stories so often assail them or make themselves enemies of hope in the common person? And I have my own thoughts and feelings about it and what I think about it. I just, to address a couple of ideas first, the idea of what hope actually is. That one I think is extremely important to answer and to present and everything. Just in all. Did I check this? I think I did, but I'll check it out again. There's nothing useful in here. Yeah, I did. Kind of disappointing. Okay. Where was it? I'm searching for that uranium game I found a while ago. I think I see in my eyes. Cave over here I need to blow up, apparently. Hope is, I think by definition, the intrinsic belief of someone that things can be better. That what they're going through is not, I mean, there you are. Feels very radioactive in here. I'm gonna leave that going for a little while, because I have a hunch. I'll bring the uranium back and make some uranium rods. I think they messed up the zoning a little bit. It's not as if I can't empty my inventory into the truck. It's not like these resources will be completely and utterly useless to me. They will be used in some manner. There, to the truck! I hope. Hope is a spark. Hope is a blazing fire. Hope is endemic to intelligent life. It is something that unites people. There's my car. It's something that drives them. And so often we see in stories that hope is the thing that lets the hero prevail. That gives them such a devoted drive so as to overcome the odds. And I think that's such an interesting thing, because good villains also hope. And that is something that is endemic to them. They hope for their dreams to be fulfilled and will go through the effort necessary to do so. Let me see. A shot. Let's see. You give me what I want? What I really, really want? Oh, there's a little more osmium around here so I can grab it. It'll still be ice. Interesting. I should be able to mine that. But oh well. And the reason why tyrants, and I apply this to authoritarian regimes, most often dystopic, but even any sort of authoritarian regime, hope is an idea. Any sort of free-thinking ideal is a threat. Sorry. Bless me. That's a little pretentious, but I'm the only person here right now. And the mere existence of hope is an existential threat to an authoritarian regime. Because it stands in the starkest contrast to what that authoritarian regime desires and works toward. I'm looking for the entrance to that mushroom cave again. I'd like to explore that. I don't have the food. And so any good authoritarian regime, tyrant, any good tyrant, is going to search endlessly and work tirelessly and devote their entire everything. They're going to devote everything to the complete eradication of the very concept that things could be different, that things could be better, that hope could prevail, because the very idea of hope is death to the authoritarian. I think that's played extremely well. I think that's played well in DC. And I haven't talked about this here. I had a realization a little while ago about why I like DC Comics better than Marvel. And it's the way in which they deal with things. It's their presentation of topics. It's their fundamental ideology. I love Marvel. Marvel has some great characters, but my favorite characters in Marvel are much closer to what my favorite characters in DC would be. So, my favorite characters in DC, generally speaking, not as a whole, but I like a lot of DC characters. They're cool. They're fun. But it ends up being Batman, and it ends up being Superman. Whereas some of my favorite characters in Marvel are Captain America and Spider-Man. Do you know what the kind of the correlation between those is? Oh, inventory. The correlation, ultimately, is that those characters represent ideals. Represent ideas. They don't represent this character archetype. They don't represent what's the word I'm looking for? Can't remember now. They don't represent things. They represent ideas. Superman's stories, especially the good ones, are stories that are rooted in hope. That's who Superman is. Hope. And that's such a interesting thing to balance, because you can't write a good Superman story based around punch-em-ups, because Superman wins. You write good Superman stories based around philosophy and symbolism and the representation of what Superman is to people and not what he can do. Where am I? Okay. Oh, I want to head over here. And Batman is a similar way. I fell in love with Batman through the Adam West cartoons, which I am excessively young for. Like, they were playing on the retro channel when I was a kid, but I loved them because they're great. They're awesome. You know what? I'm gonna go into the Eternal Sandstorm. I want to see what's happening. Does it make me worried? Yes. Do I feel like I'm fighting against a win? Also, yes. So, I think it feels like I'm fighting against the wind as well. Where am I? There's like a rib cage there, except for the hand. Ah, I feel like there's gonna be a sentient twister that's about to come kill me. That is... Oh? Okay. Definitely something. Is this a Stargate reference? It looks very Egyptian. Is this like supposed to be a Stargate reference? Okay. I see it now. That is not reassuring in the slightest. I think there's something over there. Let's examine a little bit. I'm gonna go this way. I don't like the eternal storm though. It makes me uncomfortable. I feel like oh, and it's kind of stopped. Fine, I'll go around the rocks. Machine optimizer, you say? Oh, there's just a wall here. Okay, fine. This way. I love my invisible walls in game design. They are the best. Hold on. There we go. This has implications that people used to live here and were using stonework. Like, and it may be an explanation for why things crash here all the time. But I'm starting to run low on time. Just a little bit. It's like hands everywhere. So it looks like there's more stuff there. Went there. Hello. I think there's something over there. Back to the car. Okay. Let's just do this. Come back in and around. Yeah, I know my food level's low. Into the eternal sandstorm of death. This is what I saw, I think? Yeah. Okay. Down I go. I think it would still be like this down here. Do you have any food, sir? I'm pretty sure the reason my ship went unresponsive near this planet has something to do with my mission. After wandering around for a bit, I found this place to settle. I have enough supplies to survive for a few months. I just need to find a way to repair my ship. This is the guy that crashed. Jeremiah. Year 3047. Like, within years of each other. Something bad happened here. Oh, you just opened straight up into a hole. I assume you had oxygen in this. Okay. I'll take you, and I'll take you. I can experiment now. I do need food. Oh. You want that? But no fruit. Give. Ooh, highly value. I need to come back here. stone tablets. Heater. Yeah, no food. Okay. Let's do a bit of quick reading. I'll loot later. I found some weird remains around here. As if humans had already been living there. But this planet is so far from the habitable worlds. How could it be? The remains seem like an ancient debris, but I can't tell that the ones who made it... Well, I can tell that the ones who made it were highly advanced. The tablets are unreadable, as almost everything has been erased by erosion and storms. I don't understand, Jeremy. It's okay, neither do I. Private scavenger. Assignment reconnaissance. An abnormal number of ships from various companies have disappeared in the Izzyteal Prime sector. Go there and find out what you can. Primary objective. Investigate the sector. Discover why some ships seem to vanish. Secondary objectives. Find and report presence of any hostile life. Identify any crashed ships and report them to the respective corporations. Record the whereabouts of all merchandise found. Basics kind of idea. I'm now completely positive that I found remains of another civilization. I can't believe it. Could it be this other race we met completely vanished so many years ago? I need to transmit this information at all costs. I didn't manage to set up a way of communication yet. Outside, the storm is getting bigger and bigger every day. I think someone's upset. And people were cursed for their hubris. That's what me thinks. That is what me thinks. Take that. And go. Run away. Car. Okay. I need to get back home before I die of starvation. I will come back and explore this more. It feels like this is like lower. Which I'm always down for lore. It's cool. I am on the wrong side of the storm. But I can sprint home through that hole there. Yes. And then I can just summon my car back to me. Where am I going? Where am I going? Yes. I understand it now. Okay. Quickly. Quickly. Quickly, Pink. You must flee. You must flee. Okay, close enough now. I can make it on a tank of oxygen. Go. Run. Flee. Make it to your food. Jetpack is highly useful. I'll probably make it back. I think. Maybe. Perhaps. Though I do kind of want to get the machine optimized, so that'll be fun. I didn't notice that happening. That's awesome. And I'm way over time. The lore got to me. That's really cool. I like the green hill. That's awesome. I assume it's spreading. It's good to see life is supporting itself. Now it'll just be a feedback loop back into each other. You? No. You? Yes. There we go. Cool. Moss. I definitely see moss. That's cool. I like that. Just do the blueprint. Slowly making my way up there. interior stairs. That might be useful later. I'm at 74, almost at 75. Nice. That T4 drill is going to be useful. I'll get there soon. Okay, keep code. Construction menu filter. That's interesting. Okay. I think I'll leave this episode here for now, guys. If you liked it, leave a like. Leave a subscribe. I would very much appreciate it if you do. I would like it if you guys left comments as well. I'd love to talk to you guys. Tell jokes. Make witty banter. Get into deep philosophical conversations that deconstruct the very essence of humanity. Anyways. Thank all you guys. And have a great day.